Hello, my name is Addie from the Charlotte Community Library, and today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a menorah. So a menorah is part of the Jewish holiday Hanukkah. So when we start out drawing a menorah, we want to start with a center line. So I'm going to take a yellow, because I wanted to make the menorah look kind of goldish colored, I guess. So I'm gonna take a yellowish color and I'm going to make our center line to start with. Okay, and then you want to leave enough room for the candlesticks, so don't go up all the way. Okay, and now we want to have 4 half circles like we have right here. So we want to make those 4 half circles. So let's start with this one up at the top. So we'll just make that. We want the center line to be a little bit taller. There we go. It's okay if they're not perfect, you can even them out. That's what I'm going to do in a little bit. So we're just gonna draw 4 half circles. We're trying to have them evenly spaced. Mine probably won't be very even. It's okay if yours are not either. There we go. Alright, so one more half circle. Okay, so now that we've got that kind of basic line work done, now we want to focus on making these lines more even and thicker. So we're going to just go in, even out the lines a bit so they look a bit more even. And it looks a bit more symmetrical from side to side. So it just looks a little bit more of the same. And we want to make those lines thicker. Go. It's looking a little bit better. Okay. Alright, so we just have one more of the half circles to fill in, make a little bit thicker and more even looking, and then we'll go in and start adding some detail to everything. Sorry about the cat hair, I probably always have on my paper. Apologize for that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna make the center line a little bit thicker too. We're gonna add more detail to that as well in a little bit. So we'll just thicken that line up. Okay, so that looks pretty good for us to start with. So now what we're going to do is, let's add the spots that the candlesticks are gonna sit on. So we'll just make like a horizontal line on top of each one of these half circles. And we're going to do it to the center part in the middle as well, because there's also a candlestick that goes there. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some embellishments, just to make the menorah really pretty and really nice looking. So what I did for this one, is I added some kind of like curls, sort of, and I wanted them to kind of look like they would be made out of metal, kind of like a filigree type thing. So we're just gonna add some of those in to decorate it, make it look pretty. If you wanted to do a different design, you could absolutely do that too. Okay, that looks pretty. Add one more right here. Okay, so now I'm going to decorate the bottom. So what I'm going to start with is a line, and then I'm going to make a little bit of a slope here too. There we go. Okay, and now let's make another one. This one we're going to add a little bit of a curve though. There we go. That looks pretty nice. Okay, so now I'm going to add a base to the menorah. That looks pretty good. Okay. All right, I think we are ready for our candlesticks. Okay, so I'm going to take a black, and I'm just going to start drawing the candlesticks. So for candlesticks, I normally just make kind of a rectangle shape, and that's what they end up looking. I don't really do anything very fancy for candlesticks. But if you wanted to, you could draw something a little bit fancier and make them really pretty. All right, and now we're just adding the wick to the ends of the candlesticks. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to draw the flames. So first I take a yellow, just make kind of an oval. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this darker orangey yellow color. And I'm just gonna do that. And I give the end a little bit of a point as well. Okay. So now we're going to go in with this red. And we're just going to make kind of a little line in the middle of each one. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to take this orange colored pencil and just kind of add a little bit more color in there. There we go. That ended up looking pretty. Okay, so I think that this looks pretty good. So we're going to stop right here. Thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.